Hi, I'm Kristen with Wildflowers and Fresh Food, and today we're going to make the roasted lemon artichoke spread. I made it a long time ago and it was sort of the introduction of my business to some friends, and it's been a keeper ever since. Alright, I just start out with some canned or some frozen artichokes. I've drained these, so I'm just going to put them all in a big bowl. And these are in water, they're not in oil, so you can, when you go to buy artichokes, they're going to be artichokes in water, and then there's going to be marinated artichokes. So the other ones are very oily and probably going to be overly oily for this dish, okay? So we're going to add our own olive oil, and the recipe is listed below. I'm going to add in a serrano chili. So I put on a glove because these seeds are really hot, and I don't really want them in my dish. They're going to make it too spicy, I'm afraid. Anyway, I'm just gonna toss this right into my bowl like that, okay? And I'm gonna do that one. I've got a shallot today, garlic shallot, whichever one you want, whichever one you have. Shallot's a little bit milder flavor. It's sort of a cross between an onion and garlic. And again, I'm just gonna kind of chop it in half and throw it in there. Now I'm gonna put in a whole lemon too, okay? So I'm just gonna cut that up a little bit, pop those in there. It's cool looking. I like how it looks. It just, it looks really rustic. We've got whole bunches of stuff in there. I've got some nice thyme here. I'm gonna leave everything right on the stem so I can pull it out later. It'll be easier. And I've got some fresh basil. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give that a stir. It's already really pretty, right? Okay, I'm gonna add in a little salt. I'm gonna add pepper here if you want. Got a little bit of the heat from the serrano chili. So I'm gonna just pour that right onto, put that right onto a cookie sheet, baking sheet. Already I'm like in love. It's all pretty and gorgeous, and you know it's all going to be so flavorful. Okay, so this is going to go into a hot oven. It's going to roast for about half an hour. All those flavors are going to come out. The lemon's going to get soft and mellow. Same with the serrano chili. The artichokes are going to get roasted up a little bit. It's going to be really good flavor. Okay, so I've pulled out from the oven my artichokes that are now all kind of roasted. There's lemons, the shallot, garlic, whichever one you're using, the serrano chilies, all of it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to, like, here's my thyme, that got roasted. I'm gonna pull that off the stick and get rid of that. My chili, I'm gonna take off the stem, get rid of that, and then I'm gonna chop that up into some smaller so it gets all mixed in. I'm gonna find my shallot or garlic, whichever one I used. Same thing, I'm gonna cut that up and I'm gonna mix in. All right, and then we've got these lemons that got roasted. So I'm gonna pull those aside. I'm gonna run my knife through the artichokes too, just so they get a little bit more cut up. This is really just a personal taste. So all of that is gonna go into a big bowl. And I'm gonna squeeze these lemons. Now they're really soft, and when lemons get warm, their juice gets just abundant and it gets really juicy and it comes out. So we got this really super lemony, and my friends' comments tend to be that it's this really super lemony, very fresh tasting artichoke dip versus the one that we're all kind of used to at the party. So this is very similar, but it just has like this kind of fresh, updated flavor to it. I'm gonna add in a little bit of mayonnaise. I like to use safflower mayonnaise, Hellmann's mayonnaise, whatever you like to use is fine. Parmesan cheese, and I've got mozzarella cheese. I found these little mozzarella cheese. I love them. They're like little marshmallows, but they're just tiny little pods of mozzarella. So in my dish, they're gonna just be in there and then they're gonna melt sporadically. So I love that, okay? It's beautiful, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that into a baking dish. I'm gonna do it just like that. And I'm gonna put that back in the oven, and it's gonna just all melt in together, get all gooey and delicious. Maybe sometimes I broil the top so it gets brown and crunchy like that. So anyway, let's get that in the oven. All right, so I've got my artichoke dip out of the oven. I can serve it just right in here. That's totally fine. I do have this super cool serving dish. I got it from Zach Serkey. He's a potter here in town. And so I'm just gonna take it one step further, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this in here. And so you remember those little mozzarella pearls, they melt. You can see the strings and the beautiful gooey beauty. So I'm going to serve it like this to my friends at the party. And you can see why I pretty much can't go anywhere without it anymore. So not hard to make, and here it is.